All right. Here we are again.
Again.
Doing another pod.
Number 11.
Number 11. Yeah. 11 podcasts. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool.
It's double figures.
It is. Pretty happy with that.
We cracked it.
We're pretty much pros now.
Yeah, we've cracked it.
With our big pro $1 million setup.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Making squillions.
That's why we've got these things on display.
Right. So, New Zealand Airsoft League National Championship 2026, which is proudly sponsored by G&G Armament, Unlimited Airsoft, Acetech, Airsoft Supply Store, Alopex BBs, Special Effects Retail, RDX Technologies, EXFog, and Pyro Company Fireworks.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's an amazing lineup.
Yeah. And we can't obviously thank sponsors enough. It's amazing support, and we really appreciate what everyone's doing. And we're super stoked to obviously be doing the Airsoft League for 2026. But thought it'd be great to start with a bit of a roundup with round one of the Airsoft League.
Round one in Huntly.
Yeah, hosted in Huntly
with the AWI guys.
Yeah, and is cool because that was a field that we haven't hosted the league at yet. So, first time we've hosted it. Not the first time in the Waikato, but the first time for Huntly specifically.
Yeah. And our smallest field, which I think worked really well.
Yeah. And it was, and again, like, you know, we want each season of the Airsoft League to be like different, to bring, you know, new challenges for the players and things like that. So it was cool to bring a new location and a really different field. How would you describe it? I don't want to say CQB.
No,
it's not.
I just like from what I saw as a marshal in the centre of the field, it flowed well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had a good balance. It had that, you know, that long range shooter kind of. You could sneak around, be unseen, capture some points, do what you need to do, but there were those crazy areas where it's just full on gun fights. You know.
Yeah, I think I have CQB on my mind because it just at times had that intensity that you get with CQB. But yeah, really, really cool field. It's the smallest field that we've hosted the league at so far, but it was just cool because it's different, and that's what we want with the league, right? We want every round and every field to be like unique to itself. Yeah.
I think it created that perfect balance of capturing points, capturing zones, and also the airsoft gun battles. You know, it was a good balance. It was a very good balance.
Yeah, and it's fast paced. Like if you look at the, so thanks to Skirmish, you can look back and review all the games and looking back on those games and watching them, they were intense. Just from a capturing standpoint, there was the whole every game there was a lot going on, which was really cool to see. And obviously for 2026, we've now got the standalone disruptor class. So seeing that essentially a third faction or a third team, however you want to look at it, really changed the whole dynamic of the field, which was super cool. And we had some like really fantastic feedback about it, and I think it will become the staple for years to come.
And talking to the disruptors on the day that actually played that role, they were so stoked. They were like, "Man, that was a blast!" You know, they really they took the role on full force and did their job. They disrupted the championship teams, and they were out there having fun doing it. You know? It was great to see.
Yeah, and obviously for everyone that doesn't know much about the Airsoft League or hasn't attended one of the events yet, the Airsoft League is unique in the sense that it's a formalised national championship where we have like high-level competitors competing at the league, chasing, the championship win and things like that. But the unique thing that we've been able to do with how we've structured things is we've actually been able to create a team called the Disruptors that is really designed for casual players that don't specifically want the pressure of competing, but they really like the idea of coming and playing 2 days of Airsoft and playing with the skirmish system and things like that. Without all the pressures and the nitty gritty stuff that comes with competing, and the way that we've done it gives those players that ability to play the game at their own pace, and just be able to have fun and things like that. And weirdly, it becomes really fun when you actually get to be a disruptor that is disrupting the championships players' ability to chase points.
Yeah, 100%. It's that perfect, like, dip the toe roll,
Yeah.
You can go in there, try it out, because, hey, next year or, the next round, you might think, hey, like, let's play the first round as a disruptor, get a feel for the event, get a feel for the league, and then go on to produce, join an individual championship or, form a team and move on as a championship squad. So it is that perfect role to get yourself in the fight, give it a go, and go from there.
Yeah, and disrupt.
Yep. Disrupt those championship players.
Yeah. So that was really cool to see that 3-faction or 3-team dynamic moving around the field, and being able to see that on the skirmish system, and how that really changed the gameplay compared to the 2025 season where we just had 2 teams going head to head, which was really cool. They
were busy dudes too, eh? Like they were moving around a lot, They were dominating most of the map at some points in that game. In that first round, for sure, they were like really, really moving. It was good to see. Really awesome.
Yeah, they were moving all over the field and doing flanks and different bits and pieces. And then come Sunday, they were obviously in full force hammering the other teams. So it was cool. Yeah, it's really, really fun. Really fun to watch. The event went really well. We had amazing weather, and obviously we had some podium finishes, which was exciting. So, as expected, the Predators turned up and came to win. I was going to say came to play, but they came to win. Let's be fair; they were going hard, but I mean they do. Like no one doubts those guys come to win, and we love it, and that's what we want to see. And so did Whiskey.
Yep, that two formidable squads who just show up to get some points on the board. Yeah,
and
they are there to take control. Both those squads, and they did that on the day for sure.
Yeah, and they were really looking hard at what was going on, and they were 2 teams that were pushing extremely hard, and they were, when you watch the gameplay, it was tight, which was really cool to see as well. It wasn't like just it wasn't dominant the whole time. Even at a faction size, there was not actually much points difference between the 2 championship factions, which was really exciting to see.
It's just great to see at this level. They like we've talked in previous podcasts. When you enter the world of a national league, you are an athlete. You are there to perform. So to see that top 4, 5, 6 squads, whatever it might be, with 2 to 3 points in it at the end of a round, that's awesome. That's what a top performing squad should look like.
Yeah, Yeah, dude. Like, I'm just like genuinely stoked that we could come up with a concept where like we can sit down and obviously talk like we're talking right now, and talk about like players and teams that are like playing at like such a high level, where we are like, yeah, we are kind of describing them as athletes, and that's what why we want them to be comfortable with feeling like that. We want them to turn up and perform at a really high level and give them the capacity to do that. But like, I'm also stoked that we do have the disruptor role, where like we can also have these players turn up like that are just casual players, just there to have a good time, and like they actually contribute to the event in a really valuable way. Like we've
100%.
managed to create this like really cool dynamic where we can have these like really high end airsofters competing alongside like these casual players, and it just like, because of the structure, it just works really well. So we get to have in my mind, our cake and eat it too, because
100%.
we get to have
it's a good balance.
We get to have both there. Like, we give space to both those types of players, which is really, really cool. And it's just really cool to be able to talk about how much fun the disruptor players are having, but also like how good the competition is as well with those players, and how hard they are pushing, to take out the win or get higher up on the leaderboard. But one squad that we're not expecting to take out third place was Deadshot.
The Deadshot boys.
Yeah, the guys from Taranaki.
Dude, they showed up.
Yeah,
they showed up hard. They were. I was filming them a little bit, and in the middle of the field on the second day. Man, those dudes were moving well. They were, they had the squad dynamic pretty dialed on day 2.
Yeah. So
and the result shows.
Yeah.
They played really, really well.
Yeah, and they should be like really, really stoked with their performance, because like they were going up against a bunch of teams that have already competed at the league. Had experience with the skirmish system, because that's the other thing. It's like still takes you like a little bit to kind of get your head around like the league. Like the whole game structure is like so different from what we play week to week normally. That like for any team to just turn up, get their head around like how they need to play this game in a way that maximizes the points that they get, without having that prior experience that the other teams had, was really good. Like I was really, really impressed. And Chris, he does have a lot of airsoft experience. He's played for a long, long time. But you still got to put the whole team together, and and the cool thing with those guys is they were, they could look at their performance at the start of the weekend and sit down and be really, really honest with each other and be like, what do we need to do to get ourselves up to speed so we can be competitive over the weekend? And they went out there and they figured it out, because they're a mixed bag of dudes in that team, and they just figured out like, what is everyone's strengths, what is everyone's weaknesses. All right, like how
can we make this work?
Like let's
and
everyone.
Dude, they knocked out some very formidable teams from the previous year. So
teams that also had experience with
exactly.
competing at the league.
So well done to those guys. They played extremely well.
Yeah, they did awesome. So, obviously the pressure's on now. Like, we've seen what they can do, and we'll see what. But this is the other great thing, and if you've got, if you've played other sports and you've played championships and things like that, like, it's hard to know what's going to happen over the rest of the season. But like, it's definitely an exciting start. But we'll see what everyone can do moving into the next round.
So round 2.
Yeah, so
Round 2's coming up.
Yeah, round 2's coming up the 20th and 21st of June. So round 2 will be hosted at our exclusive field in Auckland. So
Nice.
this is a field that you don't normally get to play at. It's not affiliated with any business or any club, so it's just exclusively used for the New Zealand Airsoft League, and we're super stoked that we can be back there for the second season.
And it's not just a great field, it's a great facility. It's got great car parking. It's got some really awesome areas to camp in. It's just nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice little zone.
It hasn't. Yeah, it's. I mean, we did a lot of background work to find a field.
Yeah, definitely.
And to be fair, we looked at a lot of Auckland-based fields, and some of them sucked.
Yeah.
They were just like they were never going to work.
They were clunky and
yeah. So. We were pretty excited once we figured out that this is actually going to work.
And again, we're super privileged to have that ability to have these connections within certain industries that can, assist in finding these places. Field owners, we take our hat off to you guys to letting us play at these places.
Yeah, it's really
very, very,
cool.
very privileged to be there.
Yeah, and we were very fortunate to have the support of Pyro Company Fireworks last season, with them helping us with the facilities and bringing down a whole bunch of shipping containers and putting them out in the field just to break up the field even more and give it a bit more of a, I don't want to say urban field, but obviously you've got structures. Yeah, you've got structures on the field, which changes the dynamic, and that was just really cool to have the support behind us from Pyro Company Fireworks. So again, thank you to those guys for
100%
for everything they do
amazing
for us and have done over many years now.
Yeah,
we've got to do some cool projects with those guys. But yeah, so Auckland is going to be exciting. All the event details are on the website as we speak, and tickets will go on sale in the next couple of weeks. So we look forward to all the...
Get on board.
Get on board.
Get amongst it. Get amongst it. That's our new thing that we're rolling with. You would have seen the previous podcast. Get amongst it. Because that's what Airsoft is all about. Getting out there, hanging out with the bros, having a go. You know?
So like Jono was saying with the facilities, so there'll be free camping on the Friday and Saturday. Obviously just pretty basic camping, but camping none the same. Just the stuff that we're all used to. 2-day event, and as per usual. So tickets will go on sale 26th of April. So get registered, get on board, get stuck in,
get amongst it.
Yeah, come give it a crack. Like the Disruptor ticket option is definitely like a fantastic way of just coming and, like Jono was saying, dipping your feet, or just coming, just to play, a couple of days of Airsoft with a bunch of your mates without the big ticket cost. It's literally $50 for 2 days. It's like $25 a day. Like, so nice and cheap for everyone if you don't want to compete. And if you do want to compete, get stuck in, because all of those sponsors are sponsoring some crazy, ridiculous prizes. And on the topic of prizes,
look at this beautiful morsel in front of us.
A massive thank you to G&G Armament and Unlimited Airsoft. So they are sponsoring the overall championship squad winners for 2026, and will be sponsoring 6 G&G RK variants. And to help explain this more, we've got Andy from Unlimited Airsoft to share a few more details.
Yeah.
Do you like AKs? And do you like free stuff? Well, I've got some really good news. Thanks to our friends over at G&G Armament, we are going to be able to sponsor this year's NZAL with 6 RK replicas from G&G. And all you have to do to win them is take the top spot overall from the main 3 events. Event number 2 is coming up quickly. If you're watching this now, event number 1 has already happened, so you've got to get as many points as you can in events 1, 2, and 3 across the 2026 season, and the team that scores the most points overall is going to walk home with a G&G RK Series AEG for every single player on their team, so that's why we've got 6 total for the 6-people team at NZAL. Now, if you really want one of these, but you're not playing NZAL, fear not, we've got them in stock, as well as a full range of G&G AKs, including their AK-12 and right the way down to their Combat Machine AK. So we've got a wide range of AKs in stock now, but the ones you're going to win are these awesome 6. So we've got 2 of each model. We've got the tan RK-104 Evo with a MOSFET. We've got the RK-104 Evo Crane, which has a pneumatic blowback system in it, and we've also got the RK-74E, which features a MOSFET, ET on MOSFET, and a mid-cap magazine. Same with the 104 in tan. So a whole range of AKs for your team, and these again are going to be absolutely free to the team that takes out the top spot at NZAL. So make sure you're in it to win it, team. And if not, make sure you check out all the new G&G AKs on our website. One more time, thanks to G&G for helping Unlimited support the NZAL Series 2026 with these awesome prizes.
Amazing.
So good.
Yeah, so massive thank you to G&G Armament and Unlimited Airsoft for collaborating on that one, and providing 6 brand new AEGs for the top spot for the New Zealand Airsoft League.
That's amazing, yeah.
National Championship.
You know.
Yeah, and we have obviously just a whole slew of prizes. So we've got prizes for each round of the league for the top spots for both the squads and also the individuals. And then we've got the overall points podiums for the 2026 championship. So some massive prizes again for that. So yeah, again, amazing sponsors. They give us massive support, and they're essentially just giving huge support to the players. And jump on, come register for the second round of the Airsoft League, and we will see you there.
We will see you in Auckland. Let's do it all again.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Get it done.
See you there.
See you there, guys.